My name is Joanne and welcome to my channel. I'm going to go ahead and go through the second half of the Shopgoodwill lot that I bought from Suncoast location, which is actually Tampa, Florida. I went ahead and untangled it because it was a huge mess and I watched a lot of TV while I was going through this. So I'm glad I did that ahead of time. It would have been very boring to try to watch me go through the jewelry. So here we go. Let's get started. First thing, I found this huge Barbie pendant. And then I saw this, and now I don't know where the, oh well. In the first half, I found the earrings that matches, so I have a set. This is kind of cool. So these are sellable. I don't know if I'm going to sell the Barbie thing. I don't know if anybody would want that or not, but we're going to put it over there. This lot had a lot of really interesting heavy pieces. This was kind of cool. It's kind of like fishnet. And it's all chains, but it's real intricate. It looks like it's all broken, but it's not. That's just the style of it. That's really cool. That there. And then this is huge. It has a China tag on it, but it's heavy. And it's a gold chain. I should say gold tone chain. If it was a real gold chain, I would be very excited. And then there's this gold tone triple chain. There's that one. And then here's another one. It's kind of like a bib style. And it has gold tone and kind of bronze, gunmetal, silver, gold tone. That was kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to think about doing these individually or just put them into a wearable lot. We'll see. This one was a tangled mess to get out, but it looks to be in brand new condition, and it's like a long necklace with multi-strand pieces of it's like suede cording and then gold tone. This one was just plastic with a ribbon tie. Let's see. I'm trying to get them for the top. I can't. There's no way to. All right. This one is just an open link, and I think that maybe it was like something was here at one time, but it has glass beads on it. I don't know. Here's another gold tone choker. Let me know what you think I should do with the gold tone. Just throw them into wearable lots or sell them individually. Oh, this one. This one is really pretty, and I think I'm going to keep it for myself. It's just silver tone, but I like the kind of the liquid silver feel to it. It's not silver, but this one was a knotted hot mess that was in there. Yeah, it was not good. Here's a multi-strand with some plastic and seed beads. Okay, I'm trying to grab them from the top because I don't want to entangle again today. Oh no. Alright, we'll do this one. Alright, so this one, there's only wear on the clasp a little bit. I'm going to try to clean it. I haven't yet because the pearls are actually in pretty good shape. They're not real pearls, they're glass, but it's a decent looking piece. I'm going to see if I can clean that up. And then there was this one. It's kind of a bronze finish with these little dangles hanging from it and double chains up like this, but the clasp is the clasp is functioning, but the tip is broken, so it needs a clasp replacement and some little dangles. Okay, so this one I'm going to put in craft. This is interesting. I'm not quite sure. It just looks like a big medallion, and then it has a little opening here, and there's somebody's picture inside, but it's open in the back. So I don't know if I had another piece here at one time. It just is kind of odd. It'll probably end up in craft because I don't quite know what to do with that. All right, and then here's this one. It's on a cord. It's kind of three-dimensional, like a little pyramid. That's kind of funky. And this one, this guy has some wooden and glass beads. I like this bead right here, this blue. And then these are multicolored, kind of cool. That was not me sneezing in the background, by the way. Kind of boho looking. And then this is just a big, thick, chunky, long chain with these two little faux pearl things. And then this one, this brand is actually, I looked it up because I had seen it before. AMRITA. And it's actually a pretty good brand. Prices are all over the place though, but this is a pretty piece. The flowers kind of look like, I don't know, chrysanthemums or something. They're a little sharp, and this got really knotted up, but the reverse side is very worn to me. Okay, and then two of the chains, they need to be like resoldered on, and I don't know how to do that. So this is going to go in a craft bag here, but it actually would have been a real pretty piece. It's kind of a shame. All right, there's this, which this is weird. It's just like a, must have had a pendant on it, fell off, and it's magnetic. It's like a little wire necklace, really, really thin, really flexible. Throw that into craft. Okay. Even though I untangled, they still seem to tangle up. This one, gunmetal, multi-strand down here with some rhinestones. This one is two-stranded, very short, like tiny choker. And this, am I going to be able to get it out? This one got tangled and everything. Okay, it's still getting tangled. Bring that one back. All right, this one. Nope, still tangled. Sorry, I just snorted. You know how many hours I spent on this, and I try to lay them out so they wouldn't tangle up. All right, here it's from China. It's missing, oh, okay, it's missing a rhinestone. I did not see that before. This is going craft. This one's kind of cute. It's from Claire's. I don't know. I'll probably end up in craft. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, these are some thinner ones, more delicate. And all right. So this one's like a little puff heart. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has quite a bit of wear. So I'm going to pop that into the craft lot. And what did I do with the other one? Oh, here it is. And this one I like. And it just brought along a friend. Okay. This one's kind of cute with the little daisy and then the little dangle flowers. And then there was another puff heart. This one's kind of a bronze, or maybe it was this one that had the wear. I don't know. There were two of them. One of them, they both can go into the craft lot. One's larger than the other. They can go in the craft lot. And this one's pretty. Has a toggle clasp. And just a couple little crystals. I like the style of the chain. That's really pretty. Here's a little, just a little pearl. faux pearl little chain. All right. There's a choker. These glass beads. And then this one has some wear on it right here. Like, I can't try rubbing it with my finger. I'll give it a one good bath and maybe I can get it off. But I think it's going to end up in craft. All right, this one is huge, but it has some scratches on the front. The rest of it's in perfect condition. Just has these little scratches, and it's really heavy, but I'm going to put it in craft because of the scratches. And I like this one. It has some random little marks here, and I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. But other than that, it's a pretty little necklace. All right, this one's kind of cool. It's attaching itself back here, but it's a Purl Strand. They're plastic, but it has these little chains hanging off of it with little pearls and rhinestones and things. And it's that same brand. There were a couple of them in here, that's why I looked it up. But the clasp and everything, it has a lot of wear on it. And this will be not a fun thing to try to photograph. So I think I'm going to probably end up putting it into craft. And it looks like there's, I don't know. It just looks like it'll be a hot mess to try to deal with selling it individually. So I'm just going to put that in craft. This one's pretty. It's just a multi-strand turquoise sea bead necklace. Here's a rhinestone, a little V on it, a little delicate. There isn't a branding or anything to it, but that's pretty. This was cute. Little bunny, cheap thing. I'll probably take it off the necklace and then, I don't know, I might keep that. I like the little bunny. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Then here's a fossil necklace. It's got the little key and the little lock here. There's some wear on it, but I haven't washed it yet. So I'm hoping some of this is just grunge. My hands were black after going through this lot. Okay, there's this huge bubble statement necklace. It's plastic, but it's in new condition. Somebody bought it, never wore it. So I'll put this in a wearable lot. Here's a ring with little pearls, long necklace. Go for that one. This one, I have to do a little repair. The little thing needs to be reattached, but I remember these being super popular. The little beads with the pearls and the little gold beads. It's not real gold though. That would be nice. This one is, this guy's kind of interesting. It has a glass pendant with some rhinestones. Everything's there. And then it's on this beaded and cord twisted necklace. It, I don't know. I think it needs a little help here at the clasp, but it still works. It's still completely wearable. But it looks like the extension chain broke off at some point, or it didn't have one. I don't know. It just looks odd to me. So there's that. And oh boy, now I've just made a mess. Okay, let me show you this one. This one I had to keep off to the side because this is probably 50% of the problem when I try to untangle. But it's actually one of my favorites. It's interesting. There's little cats and little wooden pieces and little glass or stone. I'm not sure. They're definitely, and it has these little things that make it jingle. So this is interesting. I don't know anything about this style necklace, but it's kind of fun. So yeah, that one was one of the cool finds in there, I think. Then there's this guy. It's really, really lightweight, but it has these little butterflies. Oops. These little butterflies on it. They kind of jingle. Here's a bracelet. And then there's this one, little beaded. It does have a hang tag on it. Soko Designs. What's that one? It's real tiny. There's this one. Got a little key here. Has a Bible verse. So yeah, that was pretty too. Here's one of that brand. Came back again right here. And this one looks like it was never worn. So this one I could sell by itself, but it is tiny. It is a choker. There's that one. Okay, then there's this guy, which has a toggle clasp, but looks like they added it. I don't know, that just looks different. Like there's a clasp there, and so I'm thinking I might put this into craft lot because of the clasp situation, and then there's variations in color on the chain. So I'm gonna put that in craft. This one's pretty. It's a chain. It almost looks like it's seed beads, but it isn't. And it's braided that you wear it on the back, and then there's all these multi-strands down like that. That's really different. I haven't seen one like that before. Put that off to the side. And here's a bracelet with like a little knot in it or affinity symbol. I'm not sure. And then this necklace. It says Casey on the back. I don't know if that's Kenneth Cole or not. It could be. It's a pretty decent quality necklace. And here's a little owl. That's cute. Little rhinestones. All right, and then this bracelet has religious little charms on it, but it's more modern with a toggle clasp to it. So I've never seen one like that either. It's got these little teeny tiny charms. Here's another one of those little wire chokers with this little magnetic thing. Just throwing that in craft. This one's really pretty. It's a large glass bead, but it just has a really neat look to it. The gold and the kind of a splattered thing going on here. I don't know. I just thought that's pretty. With the black cord, it's really clean. Doesn't look like it's been used. Here's a fashion necklace, a little statement one. I'll just throw this in with a wearable lot. And then this one says Natasha. And it's got these little, it's got a silver tone chain, and then it's got these little, they're not really rings, sort of rings hanging down, but they almost stand 3D. They're kind of cool. And then another similar style. It's almost like, I feel like a lot of these came from the same person that donated because there's a lot of similar styles in here. And this one, I'm not sure what's going on here. Like, it feels like there's some of these missing, so I gotta look if there's any more stuff in the bag and see if that can be fixed. If not, it'll go straight into, yeah, here we go. This, I don't know what it is with this group, but these are getting tangled up just by sitting next to each other. Oh, come on. All right, so this one is CH, which is Charming Charlie's, and this one is actually rather pretty. It's very heavy. They're glass, and it kind of has a brushed gold. So, yeah, I like this one. I think I'll put it in like a brand name lot because it's definitely a better Charming Charlie's that I've come across before. And here's just a gold tone fashion necklace. Nice thick chain choker that can go in a wearable lot. All right, next we have this multi-strand seed bead necklace with chocolate brown and kind of an amber color and the blue, which is always a pretty combination. And then here's a unbranded. There's some wear on the clasp, but it is really fun. It's got all these little dangles hanging off of it in that blue and amber color. It's just kind of an interesting piece. So I'm going to clean it up and see if it looks better on the clasp, and then maybe I can put it in a boho wearable lot because I think it looks kind of boho. And then there's this one, kind of enameled. There's no brand name to it, but it looks brand new. So that one's pretty good. And then there's this one. I thought, oh, I found Brighton, but it's not. It just looks like Brighton. And I love Brighton. I might keep this one. I don't know yet, but I like that one. Then these are fun. This one is a bird cage with a little yellow bird inside. And here's another bird cage one, much smaller, and then it's like a double strand with a bird. The only thing is there's a little bit of wear on the back of this, so I actually might keep this one for myself. And then there's this cross necklace. And this is a pretty bracelet. It is not silver, but it just has a nice thick, and it flows. It might be stainless steel because there's not a bit of tarnish on it, but it's really lovely. If my wrist was smaller, I would keep this for myself because it is pretty. It has the strangest clasp on it. Look at that. I've never seen one like that before. Just no markings or anything on it. Here's a little pendant. It has some wear on it. I'm going to try to clean it, but it most likely is going to end up in a craft lot because of the wear. I don't know. Otherwise, it's not bad. And the little lavender color stone. I don't think it's a stone. I think it's a piece of glass. This is an Avon tag. Little pearl. Here's a broken, came off of something. Put that in craft. Here's a long, kind of a double ring with a tassel. It looks like it's brand new. It looks like stainless steel. I will give it this whoops. This box had a lot of necklaces. Sometimes but there's bracelets. I put the bracelets next part. Anyway, so there's that one. It's a necklace. And got a few more. I'm not done yet. And there's this one. It reminds me of two others in the first part, but this one has some bling to it. This little kind of square. That's pretty. And there's this one, and this might end up in craft. It's got a little bit too much wear, but that's kind of fun. And then there we go. This one, NR. This is Avon. There's this one, and okay, this huge chain with some plastic beads. This is 3 strands. And then this one's kind of another chain link kind of looking thing. Kind of medieval looking to me. And this one, I think this was it. This is Express. Has multi-strands and then a large glass line. Okay, so now here's one of those rings for that other necklace, so I might be able to save it. I don't know. And then this one here, I swear, this is the longest necklace I've ever seen, and it is actually freshwater pearls. It's kind of a pinky color. Now that is my hair, this big long blonde hair in there. But this necklace here, I hate it. Like, I really, really hate it. It looks like it's adorable with all these nautical things in it, but I spent probably an hour trying to get untangled, and just by setting it down next to this pearl necklace and these other items, it just like sucked it up into the vortex. It has no rhyme or reason. When I got it all untangled and I laid it out, it's got 4 strands, and they're all random different nautical things. It's a cute concept, but even wearing it, it become a tangle mess. I think just out of the sanity of myself and whoever wants to buy it, it should just go and craft and take these little charms off and do something with them, because seriously, it was a nightmare. But this is a pearl thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but it is pretty. All right, and this one is the favorite that I had out of the necklaces. It's not silver. It's kind of a brushed bronze color, brassy, and it has, what does that say? It has a 10. Whoops. It has a 10 right there. And then there's a bunch of patterns. I thought maybe something would be written. Oops, there we go. Something would be written in that part, and it wasn't. But I really like it. It's got this little bee on it. It looks a little vintage, but there's nothing on it. Unless you know what that 10 means. I have no idea. I've never seen that before, but I thought it was kind of cute. So I'll probably keep it, wear it, and then it'll end up for sale. So there's that one. Then I found a Chico's necklace. This one's pretty decent. These are really heavy glass beads. It's Chico's. And this one, another jingle one. It's got this kind of like sweatshirt material. T-shirt, I don't know, fabric, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just interesting. And then there's this one, and it looks brand new. Normally I just don't even mess with these, but it actually was in great shape. Got that one. This was definitely a bangle bracelet lot. There's still more, but just tons of just bangles like crazy in here. And you're going to see little sea beads just flying, because I had to sacrifice a multi-strand necklace to get the other items out. I just had to break it. This one, it looks like it had something inside of it, you know, that came out. So somebody that has something that size could pop one in and create something new. So I'm going to put that in craft. This one I think is a little older, but it has quite a bit of wear, so I'm going to probably put this in a craft. It's got the chain underneath with like the silver tone beads. And just a bead bracelet. This one's kind of pretty. Glass. And I love this lavender color. That's really pretty. Let's see. Then I had these that were broken. Some, you know, some different craft items. And I'm not going to pull out the necklace that I had to sacrifice, because I don't know. Well, I'll try to. Here we go. Oh! I'm probably going to get sea beads all over the place by doing this, but here's another one that has too much wear. I'm throwing it in craft. And then these are craft, obviously. But this one had a nice clasp. That's the only reason I brought it out. And it would have been a pretty necklace. I'm going to put this in a separate bag and try to round up some of these little beads to put with it, to throw it in craft. Someone could definitely repurpose the beads, but it's just like, ooh, shedding. Yeah. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is clear this off a little bit, and I'm going to weigh how much craft jewelry was actually in this non-craft lot. All right, I'm going to weigh how much craft jewelry I found here that were obvious craft jewelry. Of course, I did sacrifice that one necklace to try to get everything else untangled. And then I have off to the side some pieces that I want to see if I can clean up first, but if I can't clean them up, definitely going to end up in the craft bag. So this is just for now. It's definitely going to be more than this. But let's see how much of it is craft. All right, so about 5 pounds. I'm going to say probably 5.5 by the time I'm done nitpicking on some of these, which isn't too bad for a 28-pound lot. However, the one thing I was really surprised, and I've been buying these for a while, I did not find one piece of gold, which sometimes that doesn't happen. That's fine. Not even like an earring with the back, you know, there's just one little earring randomly in there, but silver. I always find a couple pieces of silver, no matter where it comes from, local, whatever. It's just, they get missed. And this location did not miss them. It only had a few brand name pieces in here. Most of it was just like random costume pieces. I got a good price on it, so I'm not complaining. I mean, I would sell this as is the weight, you know, 5 pounds is like $15. So the shipping wasn't bad because it was close. It's only a few hours away, but you know, overall, would I buy from this location again? Probably wouldn't be my first choice. Maybe someone else has better luck with them. I don't know. A lot of people have their favorite places, and this probably will be one I won't, you know, seek out. I have a couple locations that I do seek out, and I look to see what they put up all the time. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and please come back to my channel and watch some more videos another day. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it doesn't cost anything, and it really helps me out. I appreciate it if you would. All right, until next time. Bye-bye.